Lions are ready for the Chargers, we hope, tomorrow.
Lions fans.
You hadn't heard that one.
That stunned me. That stunned me for a moment. You're not going to see Tate Ratledge or Tyleik Williams tomorrow.
Neither of
the
them.
first or the second round pick. Neither one, according to Dan Campbell. I just ruined Ricky's day. He's out of the booth. Ricky's like, look, I'm going to sit in the chair the rest of the day, man. I'm so pissed off. So what we were told by Dan Campbell is, I think they're going to play against Atlanta. Okay, they're not playing in preseason game number 1. Why would that be? Where's the benefit there?
That's weird.
Dan Campbell and the new NFL coaches, they don't like their players playing in game 1. Kind of like when I was playing, game 1, we didn't play. Like when I played, it was 4 games. You didn't play game 1. They just have you do it. I don't like it from the standpoint there's only 3 games. You don't have that much time. You want to get some reps out there against someone that is not wearing the same helmet as you once the season starts. But maybe from this point, Shep, that first preseason game, you're going to have a lot of guys that are not going to make rosters playing in this game. Mm-hmm. You're going to have a lot of guys that are out there trying to make things happen. They're going to be all over the place. It's going to be wild a little bit. It's reckless abandonment. It's a little bit chaotic in game 1, especially this new 17-game season, NFL. Do you want to have Tyleik Williams and Tate Ratledge out there with guys that are trying to overly prove they belong to the Los Angeles Chargers? This is me trying to find the method and why. Like, do you want to have those guys out there when you got guys that are out there reckless abandonment that may not be out there? They're trying to do any and everything, maybe even some Christian Wilkins type things.
Boy.
They're trying to do any and you like I did that, didn't you? You like that little grabbage? No, but they're trying to do any and everything. And do you want your guys in there to get a dumb injury by somebody on the Chargers trying to prove to Jimmy Harbaugh that, hey, I belong on the Chargers, and I want to show you that I want to start today with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind.
Yeah, it's a fair point. And as you know, there's usually 3 preseason games because you're playing in the Hall of Fame game. You get 4 this year.
Okay.
The Lions do. Anyway,
Okay, excuse me. My apologies.
As do the Chargers. Well, you knew that. You just said 3 because that's what everybody else gets.
Yeah.
The only thing I wonder about is if you're getting used to the speed of the sport, and it is different. It's going to be different for Tate Ratledge than it was at Georgia. It's going to be different for Williams than it was at Ohio State. Those are just facts. The NFL is much faster.
Is it, though? Like, is it in game 1? The NFL is faster in the sense of the veterans studying the game and knowing the game and being out there. Like, this is a lot of young guys that play in these first games. A lot of guys that don't.
Do you think the Chargers are resting? Like, why not give them at least a couple of series? I guess would be the question I have. Okay, just to get used to the terminology and all the different nuances.
I'm on the same team. Like I told you, I do not like the fact that they don't play in game 1. I think you get all the reps that you can, especially against opposite uniform. Like I believe in that. That was just me trying to, maybe they do that. Jim Harbaugh's going to have some guys playing in this game. Mm-hmm. Like, I played for Jim in San Fran. Jim is as many reps as you can get. You may not see Justin Herbert. You may not see some of the stars, but you're going to see guys that start for the Los Angeles Chargers.
One of the more convenient things we use as a fan base, and when I called Lions football preseason football, I used to hear it all the time, why don't you play these guys X amount of plays, X amount of series, X amount of quarters? How much do you think of that is planned, and how much is based on how well they do during the game?
It's a plan, and this is what we want to do. You have a pitch count on what you have guys. Hey, look, I know I want this guy to see 2 series. I want him to see 7, 8, 9 snaps. I don't want this guy to do that. Like, that's the plan. But sometimes in a game, you're getting real game experience of something that you may not be able to practice in Allen Park, something that you may not see. It's a 2-minute drill that starts on, the 7-yard line, and you're getting real life. You know what? Hey, come back in the game. We need to get you in here. Insert wide receiver that you want to get these reps.
In a certain situation,
Yeah, in certain situations.
Yeah.
Like the ones that you practice that are practice and they're not real in games, if you see those in preseason training camp, you'll do sudden change is a big one. Mm-hmm. The defense gets an interception, they get it in the short field. Now you want to get your defense out there. All right, cool. Let's get the defense out here. Let's get them used to this. Is a short change. Usually what comes in the short change are trick plays or gadget plays or shot plays. Get them in there right now in that emotion. Sometimes they happen organically. So that's when I know you weren't going to play, but we got to get you in here for this moment.
It'll be fascinating from Lions fans because it would have been, I would guess, one of the few times where they're really looking forward to watching the interior part of both lines because those are the first 2-round picks, and those are the people they want to watch. Yeah. Now who do you want to watch? I mean, how much time are you going to give? If you're not going to give the rookies any time, how much more time are you going to give certain players that we're really excited to? Let's use Aiden Hutchinson as an example. He has supposedly looked like the best player in camp. Doesn't matter the position. Doesn't matter which side of the ball. He has looked like the best player in camp. We'll get Braylon's thoughts on that when we come back. But